100 years ago, two men met by chance in a Manchester pub in Manchester, England, over a game of darts. One of them was the famous golf course architect, Dr. Alistair Mackenzie. And the other was my beloved dad, Jack Fleming. Or I should say, our beloved dad. My big sister, Patricia, is in the audience tonight, too. After that meeting, they forged a personal and professional relationship that spanned 16 years until Dr. Mackenzie's death in 1934. Along the way, there was the Meadow Club in Fairfax, Pasadena in Santa Cruz, the Valley Club in Montecito, and of course, right here, just 3 miles from where we're gathered tonight, the masterpiece, Cypress Point. Driving around the area this afternoon, I could not help but reflect on the early construction challenges of Cypress Point. I can remember my dad mentioning that more than 100 men worked on the job, and they could not have gotten it done without horses hired from the Army at the Monterey Presidio. Those horses pulled the scraper and shaped the contours that you see today. What little machine equipment they had available back in 1928 would have been swallowed up by the sand. Dynamite was used to clear Del Monte Forest, and picks and shovels were the tools of the day. As a protege of Dr. Alistair Mackenzie, my dad continued to apply the guiding principle of his mentor, who he respectfully referred to as the good doctor. Develop and utilize the natural beauty of the land, use what nature gave us, and maintain courses that are fun to play. He pioneered the advent of the short course, which was necessitated by the lack of available land in the Bay Area, and he opened the door for young people and seniors to learn and enjoy the game. Affordability and access were extremely important to my dad. Short courses were built inside local racetracks at Bay Meadows, Camp Graham, and Golden Gate Fields. His accomplishments are even more remarkable when you consider they were done without the benefit of computers, cell phones, email, texting, and even in some cases, a bulldozer. My dad's work was often a family affair when part of the weekend or summer vacations was spent at a golf construction site. I can still see my late brother John as a high schooler measuring the length of the holes with 100-foot tape and then driving a stake in the ground and tying a red ribbon around it. Tonight, the Fleming family is gathered together to celebrate not only Dad's storied career that spanned 6 decades, but to honor the man himself, the husband, the father, the grandfather, the great-grandfather, and the friend. We extend our congratulations to the other inductees, John Brody, Karen Grace Swanson in memoriam, and their families, and cheers to you. Casey, we're rooting for you tonight, and the best to you, Casey, on receiving the Distinguished Service Award. To the Northern California Golf Association, President David Pearson, and to the Board of Directors, please accept our deep gratitude for including Jack Fleming among the distinguished list of past and current Hall of Fame honorees. We also want to acknowledge and thank Ron Agostini, retired sports columnist for the Modesto Bee, Jerry Stewart, managing editor, and past president Gary Fox for the wonderful feature article about my father that appeared in the spring edition of NCGA Golf. I am certain that Dad is smiling down upon us this evening as golfers of all ages and abilities continue to enjoy the beauty and challenges of his masterful creations. Thank you so much.